Y'all probably say, where exactly are you going with this? I see you really trying to take it there. Old school flows chew you out, ain't fair. Jordan pants don't...
Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Another Zod back at you, y'all savage. But anyways, I wanted to get into something particular. You know, somebody, like, it's been a while. This dude made a diss track about me, or whatever you would call a diss track. And I'm gonna kind of address it. I'm gonna get the dude his props because pobrecito, I think the dude is slow, you know what I mean? But you know, everybody has their dream, and you know, a lot of people want me to address the haters. Not so much address the haters, but I know there's a lot of dudes clout chasing, which is crazy because I got like 15,000 subscribers. I could see if I had like 1 million and you were trying to make a name for yourself because you're some washed up cholo or washed up rapper or some washed up YouTuber that just absolutely gets no views. Like, I can understand it. But yeah, I'm gonna drop his thing. I ain't gonna drop his link, but I'll drop his name. But first and foremost, shouts out to La Calle. Well, actually not La Calle, it's Junior y Daniel. They got a song called La Calle. Go ahead and check that out. For all Afro Latinos really representing y'all sabes, and it's a Bugzy. He got a song called Havana remix. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to that. To Bamster, he got a mixtape out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to that. And T Guns 805 for telling me about the whole thing with the rejection of, like, I guess the bail bonds or whatever. I didn't know too much about it. I haven't really did too much research on it, but when I do, I'll speak on it. But yeah, I just wanted to get into this dude, and this is not necessarily to address him, but I wanted to, like, give him his, because he did at least try to diss me, like, on a few different songs. But I could tell this dude is one of them cloud chasers. He tried to diss Brownside and anybody that will listen to him. I think he's like from the Bay or something. You might want to go check him out. Just give him a little energy. I guess this, you know, pobrecito, like, he kind of seems slow, so he might need people to actually give him that type of energy. Maybe he can actually stand, so it's not that bad. But I remember when I was in a camp called Afroball, and we had the, like, I think like once a week or every other week, we took care of special needs kids. And this dude, like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know if he got hit on the head or maybe he got dropped as a baby. Something's wrong with this dude, because it seems like he's trying to go at everybody. He went at Capone, I think. He went at Brownside. He went at me, and I'm like, only 15,000 subscribers. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the little border shit real quick. This dude's name is MC Rapper the Great. Dude, there's nothing great about this dude's rap, you know, outside of the fact that the beats do kind of flame, you know what I mean, on certain ones. But as far as his flow, it's absolute garbage. I can't even say it's garbage. It's like one of those things that kind of make you question yourself, and if you did happen to like something about it, maybe the whole reason behind it is just like maybe out of the simple fact that maybe he might be a little slow. I don't use the R word because, you know, like I said, I've took care of kids that are special needs, but this guy in particular is too old to be on that level. At least, you know, maybe if somebody sat down and write his raps, he could actually spit it the way it's supposed to be spit. But I'm just dropping the dude's name again, MC Rapper the Great, because you know what? It seems like no matter what I do on this channel, there's always somebody out there chasing clout. Like, and like I said, like, you know, when you're chasing somebody like, you know, lame ass 6ix9ine, or you're chasing other rappers that might actually have a name for themselves. I'm not a rapper. I'm just somebody that comes on YouTube, talks to the camaradas, try to tell homies to, you know, just basically watch yourself when you're doing certain things, because I know how where the road ends when you just full-fledged with it, and eventually you end up in a cage for the rest of your life. So my thing, as a homie, you know, to anybody that really wants to pay attention to the message, sorry, is to basically refrain from doing certain things. But the reason I brought this cat to light, and not really for anybody to go make fun of him, but just, you know, to give this guy the energy, because I mean, obviously he's put a lot of not necessarily thought into it, but like, you know, he's probably really wanting to be known. Like, you had that dude, what's his name, JJ something Fish, the one that was singing, and it was like off beat, off everything. It was just terrible. But he actually made a name for himself by being a terrible singer, and he might actually think that he was you know, good, but he wasn't. But people still paid attention because they wanted to see him not fail, but just to see what type of ass he can make of himself daily. But this guy, it's been about 2 weeks since the last diss, and I just chose to address it because I want people to just go check him out, you know what I mean? Give the dude some energy, you know? And for all the haters that, you know, be on Zod's Webbles and shit that, you know, on some negative shit, you can go follow this dude and you know, give him a little energy. Maybe he come out with a diss that actually makes sense. And the homie's like, hey, you should just flame this fool. Like, it's easy to sit down and write raps. I could chop this fool up in a million pieces with this little tiny thing right here, but it just ain't even worth it, because at the end of the day, the dude seems slow, you know what I mean? But he's not the only one, you know what I mean? Besides addressing this dude, I just wanted to talk about the dudes that continuously be on my channel clout chasing. Like, you got dudes that mention my name out of context, but in all actuality, in real life, they don't have the same energy. And I'm just gonna reiterate this thing for the simple-minded imbeciles that continues to jump on my channel and talk about vodka shit, which I really don't care about no more. But like, for the ones that just don't understand, I'm 40 already, so that shit makes absolutely no sense to me. And just to keep it brutally honest, in my heyday, you can name not one vodka that we beef with that actually got any. In fact, every fool that I've ever bumped heads with has took an L. So I mean, that's not even boasting about it. It's just like to tell you, stop wasting your breath, because if your older homies couldn't get none, why you figure you at like whatever, you know what I mean? It's different. Maybe you see a 40-year-old and want to try to get your rep off some fool, but me, I'm not with that shit. Like, I see you, whether it's in Walmart, on the street, if you ain't running up to me pushing that line, I just brush by you, you know what I mean? If it ain't feeding me, like, hey, you know what's up, Zod? I appreciate your content. Like I said, my whole shit is just based on talking. I try to talk to the homies and really keep them from, you know, participating in certain things, which it doesn't always work, but at least I tried as a homie. But I'm just gonna let you know, whoever's on YouTube, or you know, you're doing something in life as far as like, you know, making music, maybe, you know, you're on YouTube and you're starting to have a certain amount of success, understand that haters will always come with it. People always want to see you fail. I got a dude on my channel, well, he was on my channel on Instagram, and I entertained his shit for so long that it was kind of like, you know, he was mad at the fact that I wouldn't let him interview me, but he wanted to talk. Everything he wanted to say was negative about the homies, and somehow he figures that I'm putting the homies on a pedestal, when in all actuality, I don't put nobody on a pedestal, not even myself. I just call it how I see it. If I see certain individuals doing certain things and other individuals not doing that, I mean, if the whole conversation was based on the fact of putting group against group, or hood against hood, or whatever, you know, even though I don't focus on the hood thing, it's just like, it's what I see, it's what I lived and what I know. And no matter how many people try to get around certain sensitive subjects, it ain't gonna never change the actual fact of what it is. People say all the time, hey, Zod, you just glorify Mexicanos. No, I run with Mexicanos. This is who, you know, it's the way it is. And I see like that dude, BG Knockout, he wanted to glorify some shit, and his shit was so falsified. Like for cats that really know what's up. But you know what I mean? That's on a whole different subject. But it's just as far as, like, you know, the people that really deal with this shit, like, you're dealing with social media and the fact that you might get a little notoriety, understand that hate will come. Like I went to Vegas and I was good because the homies had me. I go to Arizona, I'm good because the homies had me. I go to Texas, I'm good because people actually fuck with me. You know, there's some cats that don't, but there's always gonna be the cats that don't fuck with you because they just don't want to fuck with you. But that's life. Now, as far as like the clout chasers, I'm just gonna say this video was basically about that, about the clout chasers. And you know, this dude, once again, MC Rapper the Great. But before that, I just did a live reaction with my son on G Herbo's new song. It wasn't in response to that diss track that they had on him, but it was just us doing live reaction. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link on that. So if you do support that and trying to see, you know, the live reactions, go ahead and, you know, comment on that. But this is about the you know, the clout chasers, because I don't know, like this past few months, a lot of them have been coming to the surface. Dudes that I thought were kind of cool, kind of been turning their back because maybe they're not in a position where they want to be, or maybe they want to take my place, which they can't because there ain't nobody like Zod. You know what I mean? Just like there's no it's individuality. Everybody is the way they are. I got my notoriety because of who I am and what I said and how I said it. You know, other fools out here reckless and just, you know, they gotta slander dudes in order to try to get some recognition. And at the end of the day, like I said, you cannot make my claims fraudulent. It's just, it is what it is. You can't say I'm this and I'm not that. But you know, he's a solid homie. It's either he's not a solid homie or he is. But like I said, to reiterate that fact for the haters, I took absolutely no loss to nobody that I bumped heads with, and I put in my work. So you know, that's just the way it is. And that's street, like pages and pages of history of my criminal record. But like I said, it's no longer about that. I'm trying to make a positive change. And for the people that actually like want to sit down and hear me talk, hey, gracias. And for the people that don't, you know, what can I say? You know what I mean? But I do have a few things lined up. Like I think in about a couple of weeks I should be printing all new shirts. I should be printing all new hats. And for the people that really trying to get it, you know, just get at me, you know, and hopefully I'll be able to fill these orders as quick as possible. But like I said, once again, shout out to this dude, MC Rapper the Great. This dude tried to diss me, and you know, not to be mean, but this shit is absolutely garbage. And this dude got on a yellow helmet and drew thee from the mouth. Because I mean, go see it, and you know, just tell him Zod sent you. You know what I mean? So just tell him Zod sent you. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is one of those things that's just me trying to put him out there because he tried to diss me. You know what I mean? And pobrecito, he been trying hard to diss everybody in order to get some notoriety. Maybe the dude's broke. Maybe he stayed with his mom, live on the couch. You know, maybe he like his finger up his butt. I don't know. But the dude is whatever. You know what I mean? But he seems, you know, kind of medio, you know. But yeah, that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm gonna do a better video tomorrow. You know, just go check this dude out. You know, it is the diss, the Zod diss, the Brown Side diss, the Capone diss, like everybody. He disses everybody, whatever. But he seems to be infatuated with Zod and the way the chocolate moves. You know what I mean? But on that note, you watching, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm Zod. Yeah, I'm a Naruto fan. But yeah, like I said, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Go check out K2Zod&BaalSavvy for the live reaction. Go ahead and, you know, go there. And if you want to see a live reaction to you know, some type of rap music video, make sure it ain't garbage, because we definitely will give it a thumbs down and we'll put it out there, but we're gonna flame it. And on that note, enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, shouts out to Bozo Bam and Capone. You know, no shots at you, homie, but yeah, shouts out to all the homies. You know what I mean? And on that note, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out. Late.
Kneel before Zod!